Okay, so as we continue on 7.2 making budgets, let's take a look at number 4 together. Okay, so Janae works as a server and earns an hourly wage plus tips. Guys, at the back, hey, listening. She works about 40 hours a week, okay? So 40 hours per week at a rate of $10.75 per hour. So income, you can already kind of start writing some stuff down here. 40 hours per week, okay? 40 hours times $10.75 an hour, right? This is going to be per week. She takes home about $500 in tips each month. Her fixed and variable expenses account for 80% of her income. Okay, so what does A say? How much money does Jane put into saving each month? So let's take a look at her monthly earnings. So 40 hours per week, right, times $10.75 times 4 weeks. All right. And this is per hour. So we're going to end up with the money here. So what is 40 times 10.75 times 4? And this is going to be her earnings in 1 month. So 40 hours for 4 weeks at $10.75 an hour. $17.20. All right. Everybody agree with that? Okay. Her expenses are 80% of that. Okay. So what's times 0.80? That's 80%. Is going to be $13.76. So expenses $13.76. So how much does Janae put into savings each month? Well, it's going to be the difference between $17.20 and this $13.76. Right? So you go ahead and calculate that. Pump that into your calculator there, put that answer down. Oh, you know what we forgot? We forgot the $500 tips. So we got to do $500 plus her earnings. Okay, so because we added that $500 in tips, we actually have to change the expenses, right? So let's go back and do that. So her total income here is going to be what? $17.20 plus 500 is going to be $22.20. Okay. So times 0.8. Let's find out what her expenses are there. So let's clear that off. $22.20 times 0.8 is going to be $17.76. So here's her expenses and here's her income. We find the difference. So here's her income. Add those two up and subtract her expenses, and you should get looks like $444. Okay, so her earnings per hour plus her tips. Got to make sure you add that income. Okay, so B says Janae spends about $75 a week on food. $75. What percentage of her income does this represent? Well, remember her total income is over here, and so $75 divided by her income of $22.20. Oh, and we'll times 100, of course, to get the percent. This is 75 times 4, because that's per week. That's per week. Gotta remember that here. There it is right there. So 75 times 4 divided by her monthly earnings times 100. What do you get for percent? Somebody shout it out when you get it. 13.5% is correct. 13.5%, okay? On food, all right? That's what the food is. Okay? All right, so there's number 4. Number 5, there's number 5 there. There's number 6 for practicing your new skills. You can work on those. What I do want you to focus on, though, because we are kind of trying to get through 7.2 a little bit quicker, is I want you to do that one question we just did. Finish that up. Make sure you understand that question. The other questions are optional for you. 5 and 6 are optional. But I do want you to start now and take the rest of the time in class to work on the practice your new skills for 7.2. Okay? So you can get those cleaned up. Tomorrow we're going to look at 7.3. Okay? So you should be on page 351 starting to practice your new skills.